Well, Ludwig, here's a chance to show your mettle. Mrs. White's farewell dinner.
Madame is going to Europe.
In 10 days, I'll be dining in your hometown on the Rhine, Ludwig.
I shall make out the list of the best restaurants, madame.
Thank you. But before you do, may I ask a favor?
Of course, madame.
You have another guest in the checkbook.
Tiger? I think I have something very special for him in the kitchen.
On your way out, will you take care of that, too?
Of course, sir.
Thank you.
A special request from Mrs. Stanford White.
My heart still clings to the old first love.
No candy for Tiger, Mimi. You spoil his appetite.
All right.
Good evening, Mr. Thorne. Mr. McCaleb, Mr. Dowdley.
I ordered a table.
Yes, Mr. Thorne. May I suggest that you step into the bar? It won't be long. 20 minutes at the outside.
20 minutes? Now.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Thorne. The table was ordered for 7:30. It is now 9:15.
Don't tell me what time it is.
Mr. Thorne, you must understand. I had to give the table away.
To whom?
Mr. White.
Mr. White. Which Mr. White? There are many Mr. Whites in New York.
Mr. Stanford White. But over there will be a table free in about 50.
I go to the races. Mr. Stamford White has the best box. At the horse show, the best seats. What is he, the Sultan of New York?
Harry, now, Harry, you don't want to get
stop
your
trying
name
to
in.
quiet me.
Go on playing.
Could you excuse me a moment?
Now listen, Herr Ober. From now on, see that table is reserved every night for Mr. Harry K. Thaw of Pittsburgh, from 7:30 until midnight.
Hello, Thorne.
Good evening.
You've broken your glasses, Ludwig. Something displeases you, Thorne. What's this all about, anyway?
It's this that they gave you his table, Mr. White.
Yes, they did. Does that circumstance justify tantrums in Pittsburgh?
What I do happens to be my business.
Of course it is, so long as it remains your business.
Come on, Harry, we'll go over to Delmonico's.
What makes you so sure we'll find a table there? They may all be reserved for Mr. Stanford White. He may be moving over there to have his coffee.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. White.
It's all right, Ludwig. I'm afraid I'm not very popular with Mr. Thaw. I suspect that he suspects I'm the one who blackballed him at the club.
Did you?
We're a club, not a reformatory.
Mr. White?
Thank you.
Mr. White?
Thank you. Well, Elizabeth, here's to your trip, your sojourn, and your return. You'll come back blooming.
Remember how bored we used to be with Bargain Bargain? Everybody was elderly and arthritic. Now I'm joining the ranks. Poor Stanny.
What's this poor talk? We're the same age.
No. You're a man at 48. I'm a woman at 48. That makes you 20 years younger.
Oh, you throw figures around. You just let me handle the mathematics in this family. I love you very much.
And I, alas, am in love with you.
Yes, you've put up with a lot, Bessie.
At least I recognize you for what you are.
Well, I've conformed, pretty much.
I know you have, my darling.
Oh, now, don't start waving at people. This is just you and me tonight.
It's Bobby Kite.
Oh. Good evening, Elizabeth.
Good
Hello,
evening.
Stanley.
Oh, Bobby.
Now, this won't be on the stands until next Tuesday, but you may as well know tonight what a famous husband you have. Read it, page 14.
Stanford White. He changed the face of American cities. 2 full pages. Washington Arch, Madison Square Garden, Pennsylvania Station.
Now, look here, Collie. If you've left out the Boston Public Library, I'll sue. It's the best thing I ever did. Ah, there it is, the Beauty Bright. I think I'll tear this out and send it to our boy.
Won't you sit with us, Bobby?
I wish I could, but I'm with the chairman of the board.
What a divinely pretty girl. Where does Gibson find his models?
Tell me, pretty maiden, are there so you wouldn't miss your train, Mr. Van Ness.
I'm most indebted to you.
Well, I got tonight's show to think about. You know, I'm getting kind of used to this routine. Your bride's the fourth member of the sextet we've lost to Wall Street.
Evie, you go phone the Serenity studio and tell them you can't pose today. Your mother's busy.
Mama, why do we have to cancel a sitting? I could get it done while you fix the costume.
You heard me, Evie. They pay her $5 for a sitting. But believe me, I sit too, right next to that camera.
Here's the costume, Miss Nesbit.
Rector 8354, please.
Take your hats off, girls. Hey, there's a payphone in the drugstore down the corner.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's all right. Just go right ahead.
Thanks. Hello, Mr. Sarony? This is Evelyn speaking. We can't possibly make it today. Oh, tomorrow'll be fine. How do you want me to do my hair? As a goose girl? Then I'd better come with braids. Yes, Mr. Sarony, we'll be there at 9 tomorrow.
All right, that'll do, girls.
Bye.
I'll call the agency tomorrow.
Well, all right.
Well, thanks again.
Yeah, just a minute. Who are you?
Mrs. Nesbit's daughter.
Who's Mrs. Nesbit?
She's fitting the costumes for the lady who's taking the place of the lady who's getting married.
I've seen you somewhere. You ever been in the theater?
We go to plays twice a year.
No. I meant, have you ever been on the stage? On the stage.
No.
Well, do you ever do any singing?
Oh, yes.
Where?
In the choir at our church at Tarrenton. That's on the Allegheny River.
I don't suppose they taught you any dance steps.
Oh, yes. The week before Christmas, we always had a cantata.
All right, honey. Now you take your hat off.
That's the way it is, and that is the way it stays.
Mr. White, those 4 urns have to be added. The decision is not mine. I merely represent the Gould family.
Oh, the Gould family, the Gould family. They shell out the money to build it, but I'm the one who's actually building it. Those gimcracks just spoil the purity of the line. Hey there! Don't unload them. They're going right back where they came from.
But, Mr. White, they cost $60,000, and the greatest authority on Italian art suggested how they should be placed.
They're going back to the Goulds. Let them set them up on their tennis court. I'm sorry I had the trip. Opposite the gate. Stop in at Murphy's. Have a beer. Say it's on me.
Thank you, Mr. White.
There goes a fortune, shipped all the way from Italy.
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Finley. After all, life's too short, and it's only money. The Gould's money. Hello, Gwen.
Stanny, how lovely to see you. We just drove out for a little sunshine, and saw this. What is it, anyway?
That, my dear, is the Hall of Fame. And you didn't drive out here just for some sunshine. You want something from me.
Well, whatever made you say that?
Everybody wants something from me.
All right. Look, Stanny, you've got to do me a favor. You're building the new office buildings for Collier's magazine, aren't you?
And you want to meet Bobby Collier.
Well, how'd you guess? I've seen him in the theater, and, my, he's handsome. For a rich man.
All right. Lunch on Friday, 1 o'clock. Usual place.
Stanny, you're just a dream. Oh, that smudge will never do. Sorry. Of course, Mr. Collier mustn't suspect that I asked for this. I'll just drop in Friday with a girlfriend of mine, huh? Shall I bring Elsie or Irene?
Her.
there's nothing we won't do for a secret rendezvous now and then.
It's so nice to have a man about. We could never do without men. 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 Men.
One second, please. Pink is for girls, and blue is for boys.
Please, Mr. Thor, we're just between the acts. Is there anything I can do for you?
Just give me time to hand out my presents.
Oh, but Mr. Thor, we don't have
Now,
the
this
time.
is for you.
Oh, I didn't realize it was Christmas.
Tomorrow happens to be my birthday.
Well, congratulations.
Sue? George?
Thank you, Mr. Thor.
Gwen?
Harry, thank you.
I haven't seen you before.
I've only been here a week.
And you should have two.
Oh.
Bill? Everybody, grab for yourselves. And please, I want the ladies and gentlemen of the cast to do me the honor of being my guests at luncheon tomorrow at Sherry's.
Oh, how nice.
I've ordered Maine lobster, Belgian truffle, salad, or the dressing I'll mix myself.
What did you get? I don't know. Isn't it funny, Mama? And he gave me two.
You don't need to tell me who he is. He's from Pittsburgh. My husband was a lawyer there, you know, 29 Diamond Street, and he knew the Thor family. Well, he wasn't exactly their attorney, but once he lost a lawsuit against them.
Evelyn, you and I are out of that birthday party of his. I'm taking you to meet some friends of mine tomorrow.
Meet who? She doesn't go racketing around, you know, without my permission.
Mrs. Nesbith, when she goes out with me, she's not racketing around. She's breaking right into the upper crust. Did you ever hear of Mr. Stanford White?
Well,
Please, Mama, please let me go.
well, as long as you're there to chaperone her.
She's there to chaperone me.
At the cackle, everybody. 6 minutes to curtain time. Come on, let's get it.
Here you are, driver.
A toy shop is a funny place to have a luncheon.
Just you wait, honey.
Why'd you tell Mommy your friends are so swell?
Well, look who's talking. Usually eats lunch out of a paper bag. Come on.
How do you do, Miss Arden? I read in the paper you're a star now.
Yes, I've got Lily and Russell worried.
Hello, Gwen. What lucky chance made you ring my doorbell?
Don't you remember, Mr. White? You said whenever I was in the neighborhood, I must come to luncheon.
Did I say that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now, let's see. Maybe there are some leftovers. Well, Bobby, there goes our business conference. Plague of locusts has descended upon us. Miss Arden and Miss Springtime in person. This is Mr. Collier. I am Stanford White.
Her name is Evelyn.
Never
Evelyn
mind. No name could be lovely enough.
But, Stanley, I've seen her. Of course. This is the girl whose picture I showed you. The Gibson drawing.
You've never shown me her picture.
Yes, I did. Oh, no, that's right. I showed it to your wife the night before she sailed.
Don't tell
Well.
me this is the Mr. Collier. You know, I have a bone to pick with you.
You have?
Whenever you sit in that second row seat in our show, I forget all my lyrics.
I sit there very often. Come nightfall, my feet turn of their own accord in the direction of the Casino Theater.
That's a lovely dress you have.
Oh, well, it's really Gwen's.
Oh,
But the purse is mine.
really? From an admirer?
In a way.
Ah, you sirens of Broadway. How do you like your caviar? With a soupçon of lemon or a whisper of onion?
Caviar?
There's the caviar. You've never had any?
Don't tell Gwen.
Oh, cross my heart. I'll fix you some the way I like it. Just a little caviar and a touch of onion. There, you see? And you just put that in your mouth.
Thank you.
Tastes better with champagne. 1 glass, Miss Springtime. Just one.
They never can forgive.
Nice party, sport. Nice party. What are you going to have?
Everything.
Yeah.
That's all, Harry. They're calling for their host.
There are 2 more.
That's for you and me. Everybody else has been served.
No, there are a couple that aren't here yet.
Oh, that Arden Liberty chicken.
One other girl. The new one.
Oh, forget about it. Come on, let's see.
How about some of this ham here? It looks great.
Yes, champagne.
Mr. Stage Manager.
Yeah, yes, Mr. Farr.
Your cast isn't complete. 2 of your artists don't seem to care for my hospitality.
I've got other fish to fry, says Gwen. I've got tonier friends than that, says Gwen.
Oh, nonsense. They probably had a fitting or something. They'll be right along.
Tony of friends? For instance.
Stanford White, for instance.
Say, Harry, the chef has asked for permission to photograph your birthday cake before they bring it in.
They were Stanford White.
Well, he has to eat, too, doesn't he? Not as good food as Harry K. Thaw provides, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, and bumble stiffs from the Tenderloin, it's my privilege to lift my glass to our host. If this country were a monarchy, he'd be the Prince of Pittsburgh or the Duke of Allegheny. He told me so himself. Professor!
He's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny, which nobody can deny, which nobody can deny, for he's a jolly good.
What's the matter, sport? I wasn't gonna break him. Why should I break a couple of plates?
Which nobody can deny, which nobody can deny.
Now, who goes out next?
It's Evelyn's turn.
Oh, but I'm no good at guessing games.
Oh, come on now. Out you go. And don't you dare to listen. Up there so you can't hear us. Higher. Oh, higher.
I've got just the right one for her to guess.
Who? Sarah Bernhardt.
Oh, that's too easy. No, she'd even get that in 4 questions. I've got it. Buffalo Bill.
Oh, do we have to take old people with beards? Why not talk about something young and lyric and virginal?
Like who, for instance?
Well, like Diana, the one on top of my Madison Square Garden.
Oh, well, that's too tough for her.
Well, let's try it anyway.
All right. Evelyn, come on now.
And keep it clean. No suggestive answers.
Evelyn?
Young lady, we are ready for you. What are you doing up there?
Keeping out of earshot. May I take a look?
Curiosity killed the cat, young lady. But go in. I built it for a client of mine. He hated the city and he hated fresh air. So I built him a forest glade. And there's his moon. Among the trees, he hung a swing, a garlanded swing from a painting by Watteau. He gave his parties here, picnics, people sitting on the grass, a midsummer night's dream. By the time I sent him my last bill, he was bankrupt. So I find myself stuck with a forest. Now, look here, why do you do that? You can doubt me and laugh at me and not try to hide it.
Oh, it's not because of that.
Then why do you do it?
It's my tooth. I fell when I was skating and chipped it.
You must be careful not to trip up. You're much too pretty. And not only while skating, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. I guess I've kicked and scratched and bitten more boys that tried to get fresh than anyone in Tarleton.
Well, I'm glad you warned me. I was thinking of being a little fresh myself.
Now you're making fun of me.
Oh, no, not in the least. However, since you're resolved to be a spinster,
If you kissed me, I'd like it very much.
didn't mean it to be that sort of a kiss.
I didn't either.
Evelyn, it's Danny.
Coming. No.
Hey, what happened to our party?
Come on down. Be right with you.
All right.
It's Diana.
What?
That's your question, but don't guess it too quickly or they'll know I squealed.
Diana.
Do you know who she was?
Of course. The goddess of the hunt.
Then you'd have guessed it anyway.
Probably. She's on the top of Madison Square Garden.
I know, I put her there.
You did? No wonder Gwen says you're important.
Sweet child, isn't she?
Very. Gwen, let's use our heads. If ever I ask you to bring her here again, don't.
Where's Danny?
And tomorrow, take her to a dentist and get that chipped tooth fixed. Take her to Hollingshead. He's the best in town, and send the bill to me.
Put that mirror down and go to sleep. You got 2 shows tomorrow. Don't bother to say goodnight. I'm not speaking to you.
Did you want me to run around with a chipped tooth for the rest of my life? You told me never to accept jewels or dresses from a gentleman. You never said anything about teeth.
I never heard of a man making eyes at a girl and then sending her to a dentist.
Oh, he didn't make eyes at me. I wish he had. Do you know, Mama, he's the first great man I ever met.
Well, you met him 3 times. That's enough.
I only met him once.
3 times. The first time, the last time, and the never again time. He's a married man.
Let me tell you this. If he weren't married...
He'd be too old for you. Now rub that willful look off your face and get some sleep.
It is an improvement, though, isn't it?
What?
My tooth. Don't you think I look prettier? Really pretty?
Pretty, pretty, pretty. That's all you ever think about. It's all the fellas ever talk to you about, isn't it? How pretty you are. Well, there's nothing wrong with being pretty. It's a gift, all right. Let me tell you something. I've seen more tears run down the pretty faces than down the plain ones.
What can I do for you?
Oh, how much is that pinwheel, please?
5 cents.
Would you wrap it up, please?
Sure. Thank you, and come again.
Yeah?
Oh, may I see Mr. White, please?
There's nobody here.
Oh. I thought Mr. White always had luncheon here.
Luncheon? I come in at 11, and the last ones is just leaving for breakfast.
Well, maybe I can write a note. I came to thank Mr. White for something.
Oh, well. Come on up. We'll see what we can do. We ought to be able to locate a pencil somewheres. Here, miss.
Oh, thanks.
All right, Mrs. Komsky, you can go. Who asked you to come here? I dislike unannounced visitors.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. White.
You should be. I'm a busy man. Oh, kittens, forgive me. I'm not at my bonny best this morning. Let me look at you. Now I feel better. All right, what is it?
Just thank you.
Oh.
I hoped maybe you'd come to the theater.
Haven't had time.
Oh, well, you used to come quite often, they say.
Don't look at me like that. And don't stand there with that light in your hair. And will you please go away and don't come back and don't thank me for anything and don't telephone. You really wanted to see me?
Yes, Mr. White.
Don't call me Mr. White. Yes, call me Mr. White, sir. Now, goodbye, Miss Nesbit. I remain yours most sincerely. You know the truth, of course.
About what, Mr. White?
About you and me.
I only know about me.
Somebody's got to have some sense about this. And considering the age difference, it seems I am elected. You do understand, don't you?
Yes, Mr. White. I won't come back again. Goodbye.
Evelyn.
Yes, Mr. Gibson?
I said a dreamy look, not the depth of despair.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gibson.
That's better. Now you look as though you just lost your best friend. That bounder from Pittsburgh. Who's he trying to impress now? Well, it's like 4th of July at Coney Island. Thanks, Evelyn. We'll finish it tomorrow at my studio.
Miss Nesbit. We seem not to meet. I'm Harry K. Thaw.
Oh, hello, Mr. Thaw.
Effie, you going for a dip before you change?
No, Mama.
You like my pacers? I bought them at an auction in Surrey. The Duke of Westminster bid against me.
Did he?
He's the richest man in England. I always get what I want.
Part of it works all right. It's fine. It's still the other thing that's got me.
Good evening, Mr. White.
Ah, here's Mr. White. He'll know what to do better than anybody. Listen, Stanley, we're in some trouble about the pie.
About the pie?
Yes, after we get the girl in the pie, just how do we get the crust over her?
It's very simple. You merely have the mechanic hide under the table with the girl. Then give him ample time to put the crust over her before you pull the lever.
Bob, Stanley, we're in trouble.
Oh?
We couldn't get blackbirds, so we have to use canaries.
Well, I wouldn't worry if I were you. If the girl is pretty enough, I don't think they'll notice.
I don't know.
Come on, let's take a look at the girl.
Oh, yes.
Good evening, Mr. White.
I trust you have no objection to my being here. The invitation read, 1 member, 1 guest. I'm Mr. Gould's guest.
Delighted to see you, Thor. Ah, here she is, the prettiest featherweight in New York. You remember the kid, don't you?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Hello, Evelyn.
Hello, Mr. White.
She has 4 costumes to choose from and a hairdresser. Aren't you in Floridora anymore?
I got the night off.
Why, better pay?
Much better.
Oh, she drives a hard bargain, this one. We offered her 50. She settled for 75.
Telephone, Mr. Collier.
Excuse me. Did your mother tell you to take this job?
My mother's in Pittsburgh.
You must have been awfully hungry for $75.
I can use it.
You should have called me.
You told me not to call you.
Then you should have written.
You told me not to write you.
Who taught you to light men's cigars?
My father, when I was that high. And sometimes he'd let me take a puff, and I never choked once.
Oh, Johnson.
Yes, Mr. White.
Call Plaza 6231. It's a girl who works in vaudeville. She'll pop out of that pie with the greatest of ease.
I beg your pardon, sir.
Don't worry. She's used to being sawed in half.
Yes, yes, of course.
Come along.
I don't want to go inside.
No, you don't. I suppose you prefer jumping out of that pie in front of a herd of stags. That's all I need, having you cry now. You're going to get some food and some conversation from a Dutch uncle. Can't understand your mother. Leaving you alone in a city filled with wolves and whistlers.
I'm glad you're mad at my mother now instead of me.
I've never been mad at you, kittens. You're a goose. You're a fool. You shouldn't be allowed out without a veil over your face. As a matter of fact, an iron mask might be a better idea.
Do I have to drink this? I never drink beer.
You don't have to do a thing you don't like, kittens.
Could I have some ginger ale, please?
Well, I'm afraid my cellar doesn't quite run to that. But you may have a glass of this. Just one. A child and a man paced side by side, treading the skirts of eventide. But between the clasp of his hand and hers lay, felt not, 20 withered years. What's the matter? Don't you like it? It's a poem by Francis Thompson.
I love it.
Then come on.
No. Nope. I want to see that book.
Book? What's the big idea?
I won't have you carrying around telephone numbers of vaudeville girls or any other girls.
You know, Kittens, I think there's a touch of the cat in you. Excuse me. Hello, yes? Who is it? Oh, excuse me, it's my foreman. Go ahead. How'd you know I was here? Well, no, that's just as well. I checked the changes. Yes, there's a new blueprint on its way. I'll compare it with the one of April 12th, eliminating the stone facing shown in sections F, Q, and W. Yeah. Now, this will change the column and beam centers slightly and reduce the footings along the west wall of the auditorium. That's right. All right, Mac. Yes, I'll try to get there by 11 o'clock in the morning. All right, goodbye. Think I was a doctor or something. Shoot for the moon. Shoot for the moon.
Mr. White.
Yes?
The ghouls are delighted.
Oh, I'm very glad. I came as soon as I could.
I know. What a day it's been for you.
Now is the day.
Darling.
Were the speeches any duller than usual?
Oh, I didn't notice. I just watched the back of your head.
You don't know how I've starved for the sight of you.
I hoped maybe you'd come yesterday.
I couldn't make it, Kittens. They've been working me overtime.
Have you been thinking of me?
Have I been breathing? Oh, Evie, Evie. It's an old and tired phrase, but you're never out of my thoughts. When can I see you again?
Whenever you can manage.
At 4 o'clock, I have to go to Newport. Have to spend a weekend with a Colorado copper baron. Oh, rats. Oh, rats. I'll tell them their Italian villa will have to wait. I'll send them a telegram. Say I've got the measles or broken a leg.
No, you're not going to send any telegram. You just let me know when you'll be back and I'll be waiting. Always.
Evelyn, you mustn't be so wise for me. Be selfish. Be greedy.
Would you like me better if I were?
Like you? I don't like you. I'm obsessed with you.
You've got to get back.
Yes. Yes. Don't. Here. Get yourself a cab.
Go and get yourself a new dress. And get a hat that matches the color of your eyes. Just keep buying things that are from me.
Are you for hire? Are you for hire?
No, I'm sorry, ma'am.
You may have some difficulty finding a cab, Miss Nesbit. May I have the pleasure? After all, we are old acquaintances.
Thank you very much, Mr. Thor. Everything seems to be taken.
Where to, Miss Nesbit?
Oh, could you drop me near the theater, please?
Casino Theater.
Yes, sir.
It was a nice ceremony, wasn't it?
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't? Then why are you here?
To take you back. Could there be a better reason?
How could you possibly know I'd be here?
I've made it my business to know a great deal about you, Miss Nesbit.
Mama. I didn't know you were back. Why didn't you light the gas?
I don't need lights to think.
What were you thinking about?
About my daughter I had to trust for a couple of weeks. I came in on the 3:30, nobody to meet me.
Why didn't you write you were coming?
Postmarked 3 days ago.
I meant to open it. I've just been so busy.
Busy doing what? You better come up with a smart lie, because I've been to the Sarony studios. You haven't shown up there in 2 weeks. I telephoned Mr. Gibson. You haven't kept a single appointment with him. I went around to the theater. You didn't even pick up your checks. What have you been living on, air?
Don't look willful.
$120, Evelyn.
Drop that tone, Mama, please.
This is money. Money you haven't earned.
All right, throw it out of the window. Burn it up.
Now, just listen to me, Miss High Chickabirdie. You account for every cent of that money, or I'll throw you out the window.
If you want me to leave, just say so. I can move out right away. But I won't be questioned like that. I'm not in the 4th grade anymore, Mama.
Evelyn. Evelyn.
Mama.
Look, you don't have to answer me if you don't want to. I won't ask you any more questions. It's your life, and it looks like you're going to run it from now on. You got the money from that Mr. White, didn't you?
That's right, Mama. And I want you to know that I love him. I don't care about that money. I don't care about all the money in the world.
May I help you? Oh, we're looking for a winter coat for my daughter. There's a plaid one in the window, but there's no price on it. That means you want to break it easy, I guess.
The plaid, that should be nice on the young lady. I'll show it to you.
Wait, first tell us how much.
May I be of service, sir?
Yes, I'm looking for a friend of mine. She came up in the elevator. There she is. But what's that monstrosity they're putting on her?
Just a moment, sir. Have you an account at Lord & Taylor?
Sport, tell him who he's talking to. That's no coat for this angel.
Hello, Mr. Thor.
May I offer a suggestion?
Don't be silly. This is nice, durable material, Mama. It's not more than 65. I think you should take it.
Will you introduce me to your mother?
I know you from Pittsburgh. I used to keep clear of Ridge Avenue when you'd race down it in your pony cart.
Well, if you don't care for this model there, more, bring more.
You were being ridiculous.
Oh, I've displeased my angel.
Yes, you have. And what's more, you have no right to call me silly names.
Why am I refused what others are permitted?
Mr. Thaw, just what exactly are you trying to
I
say?
have implicit faith in you. But I don't trust a certain so-called gentleman who's after every pretty girl in New York. Now, I must warn you. No, no, no. Don't take your hand away. I'd like to have it for always. Oh, now look at me. I'm at your feet. Literally at your feet. The whole world should be at your feet.
Get up, please. You're making a fool of both of us.
Harry.
Mrs. Nesbit, will you explain to your daughter that when a man's in love, he sometimes forgets conventions? Put in a good word for me, please. Ladies?
Where's the ladies' room? Oh, yes. Right this way, please. Let's get out of here. Oh, I wish I was dead.
Sorry.
Oh, come on in. You're Mr. White, aren't you?
Yes.
I'm Mrs. Nesbit.
Is Evelyn having supper with anyone after the show tonight?
Well, she won't go to bed hungry, if that's what you mean. Mr. George Lederer wants us to eat with him at Delmonico's. He's got a part for her in his new show. Some young fella named John Barrymore, no victuals specified. Hotcakes, maybe, but some laughs. Oh, the rich we have always with us. No card attached, and they kind of grow funny leaves. What do you think sent them? I'll give you one guess.
He's the one I want to discuss with her.
I understand he gave quite a performance at Lord & Taylor's. The incredible Harry Kay.
Yes, he got quite a laugh out of the sales force, all right. Come to think about it, he's a young fella in love. Many a man in love stumbles over his own feet once in a while. Nothing wrong with that. The whole world loves a lover. I'm not so sure how the whole world feels about another type of man, though. A man
You
who...
don't have to finish that sentence, Mrs. Nesbit. I'm a man who shaves himself. It's no pleasure for me to look into these eyes of mine every morning.
Yes, Mr. White, it's quite a mess. At night, when I hear her crying, I pretend to be asleep. But cry she does, till the milk carts rattle down the street.
Tell her I'll wait for her in the manager's office.
Hello, Mr. White.
I'd be obliged if I could use your office for 5 minutes.
Hello, Mr. White. Pleasure.
You'll be all covered with my makeup.
Oh, yes, your makeup. Sit down. I want you to listen and listen carefully. Would you be willing to take it off right now, once and for all?
My makeup?
Yes, and those costumes of yours. Would you be willing to go to bed every evening at 9 o'clock and get up every morning at 7 o'clock? Learn to draw and play tennis, speak French, learn sculpture and horseback riding? Would you be willing?
If you ask me to.
All right. I'll fix it with the management. You're going to quit Broadway.
What's happened, Stanley? Have you been talking to lawyers? Have you been thinking things over?
Oh, Evie, child. No, I haven't been talking to lawyers. I never will. I can't. I love my wife. I love her dearly. But that hasn't stopped me from being in love with you. I've tried to battle it out with myself, and I've lost. Only one thing left, to think of what's best for you. Now give me a smile and tell me you'll do as I say. There'll be no more flower-filled dressing rooms, no midnight suppers, no Harry K. Thors, and no Stanford Whites either.
There haven't been any Stanford Whites. Just one.
You must forget him. You're going to a school in the country, the best one. You're going to be fitted for the kind of life that goes with your face. A clean life. Good one. I'll take you out of the school on Sunday. It's called Pumpkin Seminary.
I see, Stanley. You can't make me your wife. So you're trying to make me your daughter.
I'm sure Evelyn will like us, and we'll like her, Mrs. Nesbit. Thank you for bringing her to us.
You're welcome, I'm sure. Oh, Mrs. Jennings. Well, what I want to tell you is this. I do a lot of traveling between Pittsburgh and New York. Just never know where I'll be, so maybe the best thing for you to do would be to send the report cards and bills to Mr. White's office.
Mr. White has indicated that already.
He's an old friend of the family, you know.
Yes.
You picked a beautiful place.
You'll study hard?
Yes.
Languages?
Yes.
History?
Yes.
And the fine arts?
Yes.
And you must learn to play tennis.
Yes.
And you must forget me.
Never.
Well, Gustav, if you're going to cash the 345, you'd better be starting.
Goodbye, baby.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Girls, come here. Evelyn Nesbit, I want you to meet Nancy Van Natten and Timothy Carter. And this is Blanche Lockwood and Mary Grosvenor.
Hello.
Why, Evelyn, your hand is burning. Are you running a temperature?
I don't think so.
Well, it's probably just first-day nerves. Take her to her room, will you, Nancy, and make her comfortable.
Of course, Mrs. Jennings. Come on.
You girls come with me.
All right, all right.
I haven't any idea.
It's kind of handy for a girl to stand in good with Harry Thorpe.
Look, I told you I don't know where she is.
Think hard.
2 weeks ago Monday, I missed having my hair touched up. We were rehearsing a new girl. Evelyn had left. End of story.
Is Stanford White mixed up in this?
Ask Stanford White.
He's out of town, you know.
Aiken, South Carolina. He and Bobby Collier are down there on business. Hey, look, that's my cue.
Nose around a little, will you? Someone must know where she went.
Yeah, sure.
York number, please. Madison 6235. If the number's been changed, look it up. It's a person who called Mr. Stanford White at his studio, 22 West 24th Street. Reverse the charges, please. No, you can't call me back here. I don't want to wake up everybody. I'll hold the line. Please try your best. No, you mustn't call back here. You mustn't.
Evelyn, what are you doing? Are you out of your mind? You ought to be in bed.
They changed the number. They changed the number.
There's nothing wrong with her physically. It's a nervous breakdown. I never saw such a homesick girl. I've written to her mother and suggested that, much as I regretted it, would be wise to take her home.
That would not be practical, I think. What she needs is a complete change.
Why, Evelyn, my dear, are you feeling better?
There's some flowers in my car. May we have them brought in, please?
I'll take care of it.
I should be kneeling, but I don't want to displease you again.
Please sit down, Mr. Thor.
Oh, now, can't you bring yourself to call me by my first name? We've got to get you well again, and I have a plan. Let me take you away from here.
But I don't think...
No, I don't mean just from this school. I mean from this country, this continent.
Harry.
Harry. The miracle has happened. Now you ought to go to Europe. You and your mother, of course. Now you ought to see the world. France, England, Switzerland, the lakes and the mountains.
Why should you want to spoil me like that?
Spoil you? The sun doesn't spoil the roses when it shines on them. Now, what good is all my money if I can't bring the glow back to your cheeks? I'll make reservations for us at Cook's.
Oh, Fred, give me a hot buttered rum, will you?
Yes, Mr. Collier.
Anybody join me?
No, thanks.
No, thank you.
The deck of the Celtic is as cold as ice.
Oh? Who's sailing?
My sister. Should be an interesting passage. Harry K. Thor's aboard. He's taken most of the A-deck staterooms and is acting as though he were the captain of the ship.
Really? I think that man is certifiable.
Whom do you think he's taking along with him?
His bodyguard.
Do you remember the girl we hired for our pie? The one who was rescued by the quixotic Mr. White here?
What's this?
The little Nesbit is going to Europe with Harry Thor.
Oh, you must be mistaken.
I saw her on board. I talked to her.
With Harry Thor?
Oh, it's proper enough. Her mother's going, too.
I hope the ladies insisted on round-trip tickets. He's apt to leave them stranded in Europe.
Mr. Collier?
Thank you.
A cablegram for you, Mr. White.
Oh, thank you. Where are they going?
Switzerland, I believe. Mountain climbing was mentioned.
Heaven help the Alps.
You're making a mistake not having this. Both of you.
Oh, Simpson, what's the first boat I can get to Europe? I'd like to arrive before the Celtic if I can.
Before the Celtic?
The Campania sails at midnight, sir.
When does she get to France?
Wednesday next. Beats the Celtic by 6 hours.
All right, book me a passage.
If I can, sir.
What do you mean if you can? Any sort of a stateroom will do, and leave my ticket with the person on the dock.
Of course, sir.
Here, open that for me, will you? Beekman, 8700. Go ahead, read it.
It's from Baden-Baden, sir. Seems to be from Mrs. White.
Mr. McKim, please. Go ahead.
Can't stand this dreadful, healthy place another minute. Sailing Bremen tomorrow. One glimpse of you will do me more good than all the waters of Babylon. Love, love, love. I'll see to your sailing as soon as you're through with the phone, sir.
I won't be able to go. Simpson, do you ever arrange to send money to Europe? Some sort of letter of credit affair? I have some friends there who mustn't be left without funds.
What are you thinking about?
My happiness at being alone with my angel.
Look, Harry, you've been perfectly wonderful to me. Don't think I mind pretty speeches because every girl loves them. But you mustn't overdo it. Those flowery things you say every time you introduce me, well, people laugh a little.
Oh, people introductions. There's only one introduction that'll stop any laughter. Mrs. Harry K. Thor. Now, how long are you going to torture me?
I'm not torturing you.
Life is meaningless unless I can have you all to myself. Now, don't turn away. I'm proposing to you. Every breath of mine is a proposal. Marry me, Evelyn. Marry me.
Let's go back. They must be ready to feed us.
Now, give me my answer.
I can't.
You can't what? Answer me or marry me?
Isn't that answer enough?
Don't want me.
It wouldn't be fair to you.
So Mr. Stanford White is still my rival. Oh, Evie. Evie, grow up. Grow out of this schoolgirl crush.
Won't you please understand? It wasn't as harmless as that. If you want me to go home on the next boat, I'll go and pack.
Look at me. Say you were never one of his girls.
Don't be childish, Harry.
Say you weren't. Say you weren't! Speak up, do you hear me?
I'm sorry that I'm not the girl you thought I was.
Take that back. No, take that!
I'm trying to forget it! Why won't you let me?
Where are you going?
I'll only be a minute.
I thought you'd gone to bed.
Never mind me. It's you who needs rest.
Will you believe what I'm going to tell you?
Of course.
I realize how wrong I've always been in my treatment of everybody. My mother, my sisters, my friends. You, Evie.
Harry.
But don't say anything. You're the only thing I ever really wanted. And I've lost you. When we get off this train, you'll go out of my life, and I have no right to blame you. Evie. Evie, I met you too late.
If only you'd ever let me see you like this before, Harry.
if. Finish that sentence, Evie.
Things might have been different for us.
Do you know what you've just done? That's the first time you ever said us. That means you and me. Or is it possible? Is there a shadow of hope for me?
Paper, mister! Paper! Paper, mister! Paper! Paper, mister! Paper! Paper! Paper, mister!
Maya, I'm leaving for the nail!
Aren't they delicious? What's the matter, Stanley? You haven't laughed once.
Oh, yes, I have. Don't keep watching me. I think I'll go outside for a smoke. Would you care to come along?
No, thanks. It's too windy.
Gibson, how about you?
No, thanks. I'll stay and keep Bessie company.
Oh, excuse me. Allow me. Thank you. Oh, hello, Dr. Hollingshead. I haven't seen you for some time.
And you should. I had my nurse call you twice for a checkup.
My teeth are fine, thank you.
Paper? Paper? Quite a piece of news about that girl of ours.
What girl?
The one you sent me last year. She's certainly landing herself in a tub of butter, isn't she?
Good for her.
This you won't believe. I got a letter from Europe. Special delivery from Harry Kay. Making an appointment for next Sunday morning, 10 to 11.
I don't follow you.
Everything I did on her tooth has to be undone. Ever hear anything nuttier than that? You know what? I'm just going to rub a little polish on that tooth and send a bill. A humdinger.
Why Sunday?
No other patients around. Seems like the bridegroom doesn't want her seen by anybody in New York.
Hello, Doctor. I hope this isn't awfully inconvenient.
Not inconvenient at all. Just expensive. May I congratulate you, Miss Nesbitt?
Thank you.
Has the happy day been set yet?
Yes, next Wednesday.
This old town's going to rock. I'd like to see you in that white satin myself.
It's going to be in Pittsburgh. And no white satin, just a dark suit.
Oh. You open, please. I never did a better job in my life. No one knows I'm here today. Excuse me.
Mr. White. I'd appreciate it very much if you'd leave us alone. Evie, you can't do it. You can't marry him. You can't.
You must go away immediately. If Harry finds out that I saw you, I don't dare think what'll happen.
Just as I suspected. You're afraid of him. And you should be. He's not a sane man, Evie.
He's been kind to me.
Listen, I'm going to move heaven and earth to prevent this marriage. I'm going to drag details out of his past that'll make the Sunday supplements blush. I'll prove he's not fit to marry any girl. Is that mother of yours blind, or has she decided to sell you by the pound?
Nobody's selling me. Nobody's making my decisions. I'm marrying Harry because I want to.
You don't love him?
Don't I? How would you know about that?
I know.
my little girl again. And you're going to listen to me. Everything can be just as it was.
As it was. Sneaking through toy shops, holding corner meetings, waiting for telephone calls that don't come for days, sitting in restaurants and almost choking to death when the waiter orders dinner for Mrs. White's dog.
Don't talk about that side of things, Abby, please.
That's what you're offering me, and I'm not taking it. Not just for my sake, but for yours, too.
Never mind me.
I do mind you. I mind you because I love you, and this is the way out. Goodbye, Stanny. And don't send me any wedding gift, not even anonymously. Harry would know. He'd sense it.
All right. If the time ever comes when you need me, you know where to find me. Goodbye, Eddie.
I pronounce that they are husband and wife together, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Those whom God hath joined together, let not man put asunder. Amen. Congratulations, Mr. Thaw.
Thank you.
Lots of happiness, my dear.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Harry.
Don't cry, Mama. Your baby's just married $40 million.
You want to know something, sport? To get me, you'd have to have 41.
You're not the guilty one. I know that. He is. He tricked you into going to his studio, didn't he?
Let's not talk about it, Harry.
And then he gave you something to drink.
Please, Harry, let's go
Did he
down.
or didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Oh, what was it? Wine?
What difference does it make?
Red wine. So you couldn't see that he'd put something in it.
He didn't put anything in it.
Then why red wine?
It wasn't red wine, it was champagne. Now, come now.
Champagne. That takes the taste away.
What are you talking about?
Stanford White and his methods.
Oh, Harry, it wasn't like that.
But a second ago, you admitted it.
You must stop this, Harry, you must!
My friends have been very thoughtful and generous. You can start writing your thank you letters this morning. Do not use general terms, such as the most wonderful gift I ever received or your beautiful present. But study each gift individually and mention it in detail.
That's what I intended to do.
You sometimes make mistakes in spelling. Use the Webster on the library desk.
And I'm not to lick the stamps with my tongue. Yes, sir.
Here, come look at this. From my old pal, Bill Sturgis. Best shot west of the Mississippi. Once in the Mojave Desert, a rattler raised itself against him. Fortunately for Bill, I'm not a bad shot myself.
Harry, what happened? What is it?
Something wrong, sir? Now, what's all the excitement? I was just telling Mrs. Harry an anecdote. Must I be interrupted when I'm talking to my wife?
Oh, of course. I'm sorry.
There's no need for you to write to Bill. We'll see him in New York next week.
I didn't know we were going to New York.
What would you have done if you had known? Informed your friends? Arranged an assignation? Where are you going?
Get the dictionary and look up assignation.
Don't play so innocent. You met White at the dentist's office. My driver has eyes in his head.
That was before we were married.
It pleases me to discuss it now. Running into that beast is inevitable. Shops, restaurants, theaters. When it happens, you must tell me. Just say, I've seen him. I've seen the beast.
I won't say any such thing.
You refuse. Interesting. Would it violate your sensibilities too much to use an abbreviation of the word? Just the first letter. A capital B.
All right, Harry. But I hope no such occasion arises. I don't want to see him. He doesn't want to see me. It's over, over, over. Believe me, I beg you.
No, actually, it was the Italians that conquered the Matterhorn in 1865. And they came up from the south side. Coming down, 3 members and a guide fell over the edge. Now, you see, the Swiss side of the Matterhorn looks like an obelisk, while the Italian slope is a series of terraced
Scrap
walls.
paper, Tom, and pencil.
Sorry now.
Here, dearie. While the Italian slope is a series of terraced walls. Now, the party pushed up the South Glacier. Didn't find the true approach up the narrow mouth of the West Glacier, but on the... I saw him.
Is the time we left for the theater?
What show are we going to see?
Mademoiselle Champagne. It's right around the corner. We can walk. Check.
Which theater?
The roof of Madison Square Garden. It's a clever idea. An open-air theater right in Midtown. Well, it was a clever architect who built it. America's foremost architect.
Your heart from the thrust of Cupid's dart. There is no retreat from a fate so sweet. I challenge you to love.
All my heart I'd sacrifice just to win so sweet a prize. So defend your charms, for with open arms I challenge you to love.
This is a stinking table you got.
It's the only one they had left, boss.
Did you tell them it was for me at the box office?
Of course I did.
Don't like it. We can leave after this number and go someplace else.
Well, that'd be better than squatting back here with the tourists. Give me a match.
So on guard with flashing foils.
Let the victor take the spoils. When the duel is done and we both have won, I challenge you to love. Is an answer quick to slay any lonely heart that comes his way. Be wary if you miss, I will parry with a kiss.
Touche. So on guard with flashing foils. On guard, the victor takes the spoil.
When the duel is done and we both have won, I challenge you to love.
Is he following us, or are we following him? Our foremost architect has just come in. You saw him.
Please, Harry.
He didn't greet you. Why not? Beneath contempt.
You wouldn't have liked it if he had greeted me, would you? Let's go now. It'll be cool.
I think we should stay and finish our champagne.
I don't want any.
Isn't it as sparkling as the kind he used to serve
I
you?
want to go, Harry.
Champagne with a strange taste.
If you're not leaving, I am.
Sorry. I didn't want to bring up unhappy memories. All right, let's go. Pay for the bottle, sport.
Yes, Thor?
I did it because he ruined my wife.
Mother,
Has he arrived?
he came straight from the station.
Show him in.
Thank you. Very kind. Mrs. Thor.
I hope you had a good trip, Mr. Delmas.
Thank you. There's nothing quite so restful as 6 days on the train.
I may as well warn you that an attorney from California isn't going to be too popular in New York.
Oh, really? Well, I find dislike somewhat stimulating.
The savage prejudice of the district attorney against my son it's terrifying. District Attorney William Travers Jerome states, despite all of his millions, we shall prove that Harry K. Thor is a murderer. And I pledge my sacred honor to the people of this city that he shall not escape the ultimate penalty.
Oh, well. How many New York attorneys have you consulted, Mrs. Thor?
8.
Why did you dismiss them?
I found out that 6 of them had been friends of Mr. Stanford White. The other 2 struck me as inadequate. I'm told that you've had many cases of this sort.
Murder cases? 411.
May I ask how many of those you won?
Yes, 411. May I?
Oh, Abby, this is Harry's lawyer.
How do you do?
How do you do?
May I close the door?
Well, she's here now. Speak your piece.
I shall. Mrs. Harry, it's my painful duty to inform you that it's absolutely essential to our case that your mother be out of town during this trial. No subpoena must reach her in the county of New York. I'm building our case on the unwritten law. Those 12 men in the panel must be convinced that Harry K. Thor was the defender of American womanhood. Anyone not in complete sympathy with this line of defense had better be kept off the stand.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't unpack my duds. Back to Pittsburgh for me. I'll go get my ticket.
Is it only a coincidence that you are dressed in black?
What do you want me to say? Should I be glad that a man was killed?
He had wronged you very deeply, Mrs. Thor. Your husband has told me how Stanford White took advantage of your youth, how you were drugged and assaulted.
That's Harry's favorite story.
You'll have to tell it in the witness box.
That's what you want me to say?
Oh, yes. And under oath.
I wasn't forced into anything. I wasn't drugged.
Your husband thinks you were.
Oh, yes, that's what he thinks. And what Harry Thor thinks must be true.
But he says you confirmed it.
Did he tell you how he wrung it out of me? In Switzerland. On the train to Chicago and in Chicago. On the train to the Grand Canyon and in the Grand Canyon. In hotel rooms, in compartments, everywhere, every night. Talk, Evelyn, talk. Was it like this, Evelyn? It must have been like this. I've been sitting in the witness box ever since we were married. At 5 o'clock in the morning, you'll say almost anything.
I want you to repeat it once more. In the cold light of day and in the one witness box that counts.
You can't save Harry with a lie.
Mrs. Thor, I'm a member of the bar. I wouldn't allow you to perjure yourself. I certainly wouldn't prompt you to tell any lies. Trust me for that. You must testify.
I can't. I won't blacken the name of someone I loved. I won't go on the stand.
The fact that it involved Harry Kendall Thor, a multimillionaire from Pittsburgh, and Stanford White, one of the greatest architects of our time, doesn't change anything. What happened that summer night in Madison Square Garden was homicide. Deliberate, premeditated, malicious, tenderloin homicide. Since my learned opponent has seen fit to go to the scriptures to defend his client, let me also call to your attention two things that stand written as of old. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, I shall repay. And the other, which came from the thunders of Sinai, and which has been embodied in the code of every civilized race for thousands of years. Thou shalt not kill.
Is it time to get up?
It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
3 o'clock?
Evelyn, they're going to kill my boy.
Has something happened?
Mr. Delmas was with me till midnight. He thinks it's hopeless now. Press is against us, the people on the street. It's you, Evelyn. It's you who could save Harry. Boy of mine, that poor boy. A dreadful thing happened before he was born, Evelyn. He wasn't my only son. Did you know that Harry had a little brother, Robin? Robin was the stars and the moon and the sun to me. One night he had the sniffles. I took him into my bed. The morning he was dead. A pillow had smothered him. In my sleep, I had pushed it down over his poor little face. Can you imagine what it's like to be carrying another child with that guilt on your breast? The very womb in which Harry grew was a torture chamber. Torture chamber of mother love. That's why he is what he is. It's my crime, really. Too much love. Too much love.
I know.
You don't know. If you did, you'd take pity on him.
It's the jury's pity that he needs.
They'll have pity. if Harry's wife gets up and tells them how that gun came into his hands. You must go on the stand.
Hello, Charlie.
Well, Bob, how did the last session go?
Just routine. Ballistic experts, medical luminaries, waiters, cab drivers. Have you heard the news?
No, what?
Evelyn's going to take the stand.
Everybody rise. This court is now in session.
Henry, will you change places with me, please?
Sure, Mr. Gibson.
Be seated.
Effie, can you hear me?
Yes.
Don't go on that stand, I beg you.
But I said I would.
Don't, please, my dear.
What can I do?
Faint. Collapse. Let them carry you out, but don't talk.
With Your Honor's permission, we will now summon to the stand the wife of the defendant.
Mrs. Evelyn Thor. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Be seated, please.
Your name, madam, has already been stated. You are Evelyn Nesbit Thor.
I am.
You are the wife of the defendant, Harry Kendall Thor.
I am.
Now, Mrs. Harry, will you please tell the jury about your numerous visits to a house on 24th Street in which Mr. Stanford White had a so-called studio?
Objection, Your Honor. This line of questioning is in no way germane to our case.
I withdraw my question, Your Honor. I agree with my learned opponent that, as phrased, it has no bearing on the defendant's guilt or innocence. I will rephrase my question. Mrs. Thor, would you please tell us of the numerous discussions you had with your husband regarding your visits to the house on 24th Street?
Wait till the district attorney starts in on her.
I object.
Your Honor, I am merely trying to appraise the credibility of this witness. Her testimony is an attempt to make the jury believe that the murderous act of her husband was justified. I submit I have the right to explore the background of the witness.
Objection overruled.
Is it not true that while you were the paid mistress of Stanford White, you accepted Harry K. Thor's invitation to a luxurious trip abroad?
I was never his paid mistress.
These checks receipted by Mrs. Jennings, did they pay for your board and keep at her school?
Mr. White sent me there as a pupil.
To learn what?
Objection. Objection sustained.
Will you verify these bills paid by Mr. White to numerous stores for articles delivered to Evelyn Nesbit?
Yes.
Did he ever give you money? Yes or no?
Yes.
Then I repeat my former question. While you were still his paid mistress, did you accept the invitation of the defendant, a younger and richer man, for a luxurious trip abroad? Yes or no, please?
I can't answer such a question, yes or no.
Who paid for your trip abroad?
Harry Thor.
Thank you. I now show you the copy of a letter of credit for $1,000, made out so that either you or your mother could draw on it. Did you know of that document?
Why, it was sent to us when we were in Switzerland.
Who purchased that letter of credit?
Stanford White.
learned colleague has just painted the portrait of a venal young woman. Even if he is right about her, he is doubly wrong about my client, because if Harry K. Thor found his bride to be what the district attorney claims she is, was it not inevitable that something should have snapped in his young mind when he saw the man who had turned her into his... I will not speak that word, not here. But when he saw that man, a veritable storm raged across the consciousness of this young husband. A brainstorm. He knew not. He reasoned not. He struck.
Have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
Will you read the verdict, Mr. Clerk?
Not guilty. Because of insanity.
Mrs. White?
Yes?
I'm Evelyn Thaw. Mrs. White, the things I said on the stand about your husband, you realize, of course, you must realize, Mrs. White, that's the way Harry's sick mind imagined it was. He twisted it back and forth until his questions became my answers. And then he believed it all himself.
The papers say you saved your husband's life.
Mrs. White, you must believe this. Your husband wasn't. I was the one at fault, not he. I was in love with him. It was all my fault.
Love can be a great fault.
Hold it. Stand back, boys. Stand back.
Now, I hope I haven't forgotten anything.
Everything is packed, Mr. Thaw.
Warden, I want to thank you for your kindness and consideration. Now, here's a little something for you and your men.
Thank you, Mr. Thaw.
Well, Mama, it's goodbye.
No, Harry, it's au revoir. I'll visit you twice a month in Mattawan. We'll work night and day to get you out.
When we set the wheels in motion, it'll be a couple of years at the outside.
Well, now, Margaret, you've got to go to Pittsburgh with Mama. You've got to stick by her.
Of course I will, Harry.
Oh, Mama. Now, the first thing you must do as soon as you get home is get my mountaineering outfit together and send it right on to me. I want the rucksack, the ropes, the alpenstock.
Harry, you won't be able to do any mountain climbing.
I want them! Once in a lifetime, I utter a wish and you argue with me.
Of course, I'll send them first thing.
Mr. Thaw, if you please.
Of course.
Harry, you haven't spoken to me. What do you want me to do? Go with your mother or take a place near the asylum.
How very characteristic of you, Evelyn, to think only of yourself.
So long, boys. I'm sending some cases of scotch. Drink to me, huh? Baby, can I go for you? I think of you all the time. How about a quick kiss? Come
Oh, Harry!
Please hold it, Mr. Claw.
Stand back
Stand
now.
back. Thank you, sir.
Stand back. Stand back now.
Stand back. Don't crowd in.
Huh? That's his mother. Stand back. All right. Stand back. Stand back now. Stand back. Stand back.
There she is. There she is. There's Evelyn.
How about Sam? Stand back now. Now we're down. Go. Get out. Come back. Come on. Open up. Get out. Come back.
I don't know how to thank you.
Oh, that's all right, Mrs. Starr. I'll get you home. Huntsbacher is the name. I warn you, though, you won't find it very peaceful. It'll be a brawl. Look, here's who'll be waiting for you. Press photographers, of course, that goes without saying. But now you're up against the agents. 10%, you know, the flesh peddlers. They'll offer you 5 weeks on the Keats circuit, a season at the Foley's Boucher, and the Minskys and the Pinskys. Ah, you belong with Huntsbacher. Look, my place is in Atlantic City. There's a convention every week, money like saltwater taffy. Look, you're going at 4 p.m., 6 p.m., and you break for dinner. Then there's the gala at 10, and then the midnight show.
Tell the driver to stop.
Look, on Saturday night, we have an owl show.
Driver, stop at the corner.
Oh, say, you're gonna need that money, every penny of it. They don't bank on them thaws. They'll write you off like a bad debt. Look, put your faith in Huntsbacher. See, this will be the show of the century. Wait a minute. Do you know how I'm gonna present you to that audience?
Oh, Evelyn, we weren't sure you'd be back. We sent our farewell in a letter.
The suite's been paid for the rest of the week, so you might just as well stay on till then.
Till then? And afterwards?
Well, there's a memorandum from me in this letter about the bank, how much you may draw, the name of a lawyer here.
That's just for your present needs. I thought you might want to go abroad again. It might be more comfortable for you after the things that Mr. Jerome brought out. Harry thought so, too.
Did he? Then why didn't he sign the check?
I have to sign all checks from now on. Why are you smiling?
Do you happen to know a Mr. Huntsbacher in Atlantic City?
Huntsbacher? Certainly not.
Strange. He knows you.
Are you trying to impress us, Evelyn? Take that check. That's what you were after from the word go.
Goodbye, all of you. My mother taught me a proverb. If you lie down with dogs, you get up with fleas.
It made me just sick to have to raise the price of admission for this show. Oh, believe me, it's worth it. I've been waiting years and years to bring you this act. More years than I like to think about. Introducing Evelyn Nesbit, the babe who left one guy pushing up daisies and the other in the bug house. And here she is, the girl in the red velvet swing.